Y'all, do y'all realize that there are a lot of people out here struggling, not just financially, but mentally? I just saw this lady and she made me cry. I'm just saying that she's mentally struggling. She just wants somebody that she can talk to or somebody just listen. Do y'all realize that we're living in tough times right now? A listening ear is so important. Just to show that you care is so important. It's so much stuff going on. And because your world is hunky dory, because you in love, because you on cloud nine and everything in your life is going okay today, does not mean that tomorrow is going to be the same way. I'm just saying, do we realize people are checking out of here? Oh my God, they leaving here. The dislike, the disregard, the disrespect is a lot. People are doing things that you never heard of people doing. Just walking up to individuals on the street and just punching them or just jumping them, and the words that's being used to degrade and demean an individual. And we don't see nothing wrong with this, and we think it's okay. And I'm looking at some of these videos where some of these men are slamming women to the ground like you ain't got a wife and you ain't got damn daughters or sisters and aunties and grandmothers. Do y'all understand that what you do to somebody else, you definitely would not want done to you? Do you understand that? Do you understand you want support, but you can't be supportive to nobody else? Do you understand you want somebody to call and check up on you, but you don't want to call and check up on nobody else? You want somebody to come to your rescue, but you don't want to come to nobody else's rescue. Make it make sense. We'll go along with foolishness. We'll go along with ignorance. We'll go along with backstabbing. We'll go along with all this crazy stuff. But what God tells us to do is to love unconditionally. It's something that we just won't do. We won't look beyond the faults and see people needs. We ain't helping nobody. We ain't giving nothing to nobody. We ain't doing nothing for nobody. But yet still we want God to bless us. Why do you think you deserve anything when you're taking stuff from people who can't afford to have nothing taken from them? And a lot of y'all are in positions to help and you won't. You got your little butt on your shoulder and think that you always going to be up in the clouds. Let me tell you something. The same way you sitting up high, you can be knocked down low. You better think about it. And when you're coming back down, those very people that you ignored, you looked at crazy, may be the very people that you need to help you. But we don't think about that, you know. We forget that we owe people money. We forget that people were in our corner when we needed them, but we was never in their corner when they needed us. And you think when people get evicted, when you think when people get foreclosed, you think when people get their cars repossessed and their finances are depleted, that they mismanaged their money and they didn't do the things they needed to do. No, it's not that. It's called loss of job. It's called lack of income. It's called no support. It's called I can do for you, but you can't do for me. That's what that's called. And we don't get it. And I believe this is the lesson that God is telling us. We have become such selfish individuals. It's ridiculous. We don't think about nobody else but ourselves. But we want God to think about us every day. We want him to wake us up. We want him to give us the activity of our limbs, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, our ears, our feet, and our hands to use. But we ain't going to help nobody. We ain't doing enough for nobody. We ain't got two good words to put together for anybody. We have that deep-rooted selfish mentality. You don't call me, I ain't calling you. You don't think about me, I ain't thinking about you. You don't help me, I ain't going to help you. What about the people who have helped you when they couldn't afford to? What about the people who's been there, that listening ear, when they had their own problems to worry about? Do we get it? Do we really understand? This world is in chaos and confusion. When you disregard an elderly person, when you think it's okay to take, when you think it's okay to lie, steal, and cheat, and you want to protect your family, but you want to dismantle everybody else and disrupt everybody else's family. You can't make a wrong right. And what we're dealing with and what we're living in is so wrong. It's so wrong. And I don't know what it's going to take for us to understand what's going on. But it's a self thing. What part are you playing in the middle of the madness? Are you a help or are you a hindrance? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Are you that supportive person? Are you that true friend, that true family member? Are you a fake person? You only do when you feel like you don't get something in return. That's not how life rolls, and it's not how it works. But oh, glory to God, I am so happy that whatever you do or don't do, it goes on your record. And God takes amazing notes. And that's the best thing ever. Them notes is amazing. He don't make no mistake neither. Not at all.